Welcome, Andor. Welcome back to Off the Reel. I'm gonna have a really quick video today because I don't have anyone here, but I do want to start getting more videos out. So here we go. Review for us. Jordan Peele's latest movie. Right off the bat, let's say this: not as good as Get Out. I think everyone would agree with that. It has one problem, I think, that I'll get into later, but let's run through the points real quick. So, creativity, certainly gets point for creativity. It's a Jordan Peele movie, of course it does. Dude's a genius. Plot. I'm not gonna give it the point for plot, and you know what? The points might not even matter for this because I have a pretty clear number for this that I think I'm gonna go with. But yeah, so no point for plot. It's marketed as a horror film. At best, I would call it a thriller. Realistically, I would call it a comedy. That's more to tone, but I mean that's the route the plot takes. You know, there's not many horror elements or instances of horror really, or anything scary or intense or anything really. I mean, it's the way the plot goes. You get this sense that like the family's pretty much okay. The plot suffers in place of the message, which I will talk more about. Characters really good. I'll give it the point for characters. Of course, you know, they're all going to be little nuanced characters with all little quirks and interesting things because it's a Jordan Peele movie. Gabe and Adelaide, and spoilers alert from this point on. So like, you know, stop watching if you're like that concerned about it. There's Adelaide and Red, but like you find out that they're switch, which honestly, back to plot, it's like it's predictable before the movie even starts. I mean, like that was obvious. Of course, this lady here, the good mom, is actually from. I mean, it's like stupid obvious, and like they hold it to the end. It's like, why? We already know. It was like it was supposed to be this big plot twist, and it just wasn't. There was nothing twisty about it. Like, it was just the most obvious thing that they could have done. The parents are convincing. I will say the kid bothered me, but the boy bothered me. That might have just been acting. I don't know. Can't really clarify that one. But I didn't really like the boy all that much. But Adelaide and Gabe were very good. Abraham, Gabe's counterpart, kind of suffered a lot in the characterization department because you can tell from the beginning that he's going to be the first to go. He has the least significant quirkiness about him. He's just a big guy, so you know he's going out of the picture as soon as you can. Like the girl has like super speed and the creepy face and the creepy hair, and the boy's all burnt up wearing his mask running around like a dog. And then, of course, you know, you get the main villain, Red. And there's just Abraham, just a big guy. So, and you know he's going out first. Even the other tethered, as they're called. Even the other tethered, the little rich white family that is in the movie, Tim and someone else. They are more interesting than Abraham was as part of the main family. Acting, I'm going to give the point for acting. Winston Duke and Lupita Nyong'o carry that. Enough said, really. I mean, they're all, like everyone in this movie is playing two parts. Dialogue, I'm sure a lot of people like the dialogue and they feel it makes the characters seem really real. But like there's a particular instance where Winston Duke's character Gabe, who's supposed to be just this jokey dad, and he literally busts out like 3 cliche dad jokes unprompted as they're like walking in the house, and it's just hammering it home that he's this jokey dad. And a lot of people would be like, but no, that's like how dads are. But it's like, is it though? Is it really? And then you're going to say, yeah, it is, man. You just don't even know. But like, yeah, I know. we all know the dad jokes. He doesn't rapid fire them out to signal to some invisible audience that he's dad joke dad. The soundtrack was, of course, really good. All I have to say about that. Just, it's good. Nailed it. Tone, not going to give my point for tone. Because like I said, it was marketed as a horror movie. And even within the movie, it's like supposed to be this intense thing, but like it really just comes across as a comedy. There's so many jokes that it ultimately is just like a comedy thriller. It didn't seem to know what it wanted to be. It kind of suffers from the thing where like real characters have to be funny characters in order to feel like real people, but real people aren't that funny. It was a little overdone with the comedy. Impact, of course, it's doing great. Maybe just because it's a Jordan Peele movie, maybe because it had a really powerful message, which the message is, if you don't realize it by now, it's about, you know, like classism and the lower class and how they're the same as the upper class. They just don't, like, if they had the same opportunity and privilege as the upper class, they'd be, you know, the same standard individual. When you really get into it all, it's like blatant and like almost on the nose how metaphorical this junk is. Visuals, pretty good visual. And, you know, the striking red suits and the glove and the golden scissors. Good visuals. Good scenes. A lot of stuff on the beach. The scene on the beach in particular, when the frisbee comes and covers the spot, it's just, I don't know. It's neat stuff. Opinion point. I'm not gonna give my point for opinion. It's got a really powerful message, and frankly, what I think this movie suffers from is Jordan Peele focused so much on making a statement about society that he forgot to put a lot of interesting stuff in the film. There's no stakes in the film. There's no stakes. It's all about, you know, the contextualization of all these little hints and clues you get that, you know, the message. I can't say I hated it. It was just a film, but there's certainly a lot to talk about with it. But ignoring the points that I might have given it, I think it came out with like a 7. But regardless, I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10 because it was pretty middle of the road. I mean, like, there was a powerful message behind it. It was well made, but it just wasn't significant. You're welcome to challenge me and maybe bring me around. Maybe I missed something interesting about the film. Please subscribe. Click the like button, the little bell as well. It tells you when our videos pop up, and we're just gonna be busting them out. Maybe, probably, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Stay toasty.